I am Cheryl Woodard, one of the meditation teachers here at Ecumenical Buddhist Society of Little Rock. Buddhist teachers offer compassionate curiosity as the most effective way to handle stress. And this has two parts to it. It's hard to be angry at other people if you can be compassionate. You can't really hold compassion and anger in your mind at the same time. And so working on compassion really helps to dissipate any kind of resentment or anger that you're feeling towards anybody. Even if you're just compassionate toward a dog, it doesn't matter. Compassion itself is like an energy force that reduces the hostility and distress that you're feeling towards other people. So it works. Whatever way you can cook up, stir up some compassion, it is a good thing. And then the other thing is curiosity. And if you're stuck in a particular mental state, being curious about that state itself can make it open up. It's like opening a window in a stuffy room. When you open the window, when you turn your curiosity towards what's going on, there's more air and space in the situation, and things begin to dissipate, and things begin to change, and the stuckness goes away. So this morning, that's what I'd like to offer, is specifically a meditation designed to open up some space and generate some compassion, and then just see where that goes. So another thing that Buddhist teachers emphasize, and I think it's important to say it here, is that we already have healthiness, wholeness, healing is already in us. That is a fundamental principle of Buddhism, that we're already perfect at some level inside. We have all the resources we need. And so the process of meditating, the process of a spiritual path altogether is a process of accessing things that are already there. Our whole being naturally wants to move towards health and wholeness. What we do is we get scared and we shut down and we stop. Instead of going with what we have inside of us, the urge, the movement towards wholeness, we hold back. So the whole idea of meditation is simply creating a space that you feel safe enough to open up, relax, and let your natural healthiness emerge. It's a very peaceful, unforced process. So this meditation this morning has 3 parts. First, we use our body to settle into the present moment. Kind of like putting up a tent at a campground. This is where you're going to be. You're going to settle your body into this present moment, right here, right now. And next, we're going to lovingly, compassionately examine the thoughts and emotions that come up in us as we sit here. And finally, we are going to extend that loving curiosity out towards other people, especially people who need it a lot right now. So let's try that. I'm going to turn the camera towards the Buddha while we do the meditation, and I'll be talking to you, and then I'll come back at the end when we're finished. So here's the Buddha. Into your posture. Make sure that you are seated on a good supportive surface so that you can relax into the ground beneath you. Let your pelvis rest on the cushion or chair and feel that the earth is supporting you. You're connected deeply connected to the earth, like a tree with deep roots. Alive, awake, connected to all the life around you. The space, the air, the light. From this grounded base of your seat on the chair or cushion, feel your torso rising up naturally in an upright and awake but soft posture. Allow your spine to be long from your sacrum to the base of your skull. Allow the front of your body to be soft and open. Feel the width of your shoulders, the space between your ears and your shoulders. Feel your face, your eyes, your mouth, your jaw. If you notice any tension in your face, you can just let it go. No one is looking at you right now. Your face can go off duty and be at rest. Feel the length of your arms extending down to your fingertips. Feel the warmth at the core of your body. The life inside of you. And feel the breath as it moves your belly, your ribs, as it comes in and out of your mouth and nose. Just feel for a minute your body breathing, your heart beating. Now let's do 3 cleansing breaths just to clearly and comfortably settle ourselves. And here's how we do them. I'm going to describe them and then we'll do them together. First, you breathe in deeply, as deeply into your body, into the base of your belly. Breathe the breath all the way into your body and feel as you breathe in, imagine, visualize, picture the air bringing in nourishment to every cell of your body. And then breathe that breath out. Let that breath go. And as it leaves your body, picture 2 things. Imagine that it's carrying away everything you don't need. You've taken in the nourishment, you're letting out whatever you don't need. And that breath is extending way out into space and mingling harmlessly out into the universe. So as you breathe out slightly, exaggerate the out breath, just gently, like a sigh, and see your breath going out. And if you want to, you can picture the in-breath as light coming in and the out-breath as light going out. Maybe a different color or something. So, here we go. Okay, breathe in, light, nourishment. Breathe out, space. In, out. In, out. So Now, from this relaxed breathing body, let your eyes gaze out softly toward the empty space in front of you. And just rest here for a moment. I'm going to ring the gong now. And as you listen to the sound of the gong disappearing into space, let your mind open up into space too. Whenever we sit in a quiet, undistracted space like this, we notice the activity of our minds. Thoughts, emotions, plans, regrets, anticipation, remembrances, all kinds of stuff is stirring up and stirred around. And this is the natural, normal activity of our minds. There's nothing wrong with it. Our minds, as long as we're alive, are going to be moving and active. But we don't have to be carried away by these thoughts and emotions. We don't have to pile on additional thoughts and emotions like, I'm not supposed to be thinking right now, I should stop, or whatever. Judgment, criticism, that only makes things more stressful. Instead, we can look at our thoughts like children playing on a playground. There's just what children do. They run around, they make noise, they cry, they laugh, all kinds of stuff happens. But if we can picture ourselves like a person sitting on a bench, just observing the activity of the children without prejudice about whether they're doing the right thing or any kind of opinions about them, just enjoying their movement and their energy and their liveliness. This is the posture that we have in meditation towards our own mind. Just sit and observe. You haven't left, you haven't abandoned, you're not shutting down and turning off and not looking. You're looking. And you're looking with all of your being and your heart and your soul. You're open, you're looking. Look at the movement of your feelings and thoughts and the activity of your mind with compassion, with kindness, even perhaps with joy. I'm alive. Look at my life going on. But stay seated on your bench. Don't get up and join the fray. And don't take notes, and don't make judgments, and don't rearrange or organize or manage. Leave the children alone and let them play. And just watch. Be curious. See what they do. You're not the parent here. You don't have to do anything. You have no responsibility other than to look and see, other than to be present and look and allow the space for this activity to happen without distraction. You have no favorites here. All the children are equally, all the thoughts and emotions are equally valuable to you. There's room for all of them. So now, consider love and compassion. Let's picture that sitting on the park bench with you, next to you, close to you, are all the people who have ever loved you and cared for you. Whoever they were, school teachers, friends, lovers, parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts and uncles, anybody and everybody who has ever cared for your well-being, taken care of you and loved you and supported you. And they're all sitting there with you right now, seeing the children in your playground, caring for you and your mind's activity, just like they always have. If you can handle it, just sit there and let all that love and warmth and compassion and gentleness and kindness and attentiveness, let it just be there in you right now with these people towards your own mind. You are okay. This is okay. I'm going to ring the gong again, and we'll spend a few moments steeped in this warmth and love and openness and looking kindly on ourselves with all our loved ones. Remember curiosity. What do you learn about the movement and activity and energy of your mind as you sit here looking at it gently and kindly? What do you learn? What do you observe? What is the flavor of your mental state right now? What is the temperature of it? What does it sound like? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fix anything. Just observe. Just be curious. See what you can learn without having any preconceived notions or agenda. Let go of any ambition to be a good meditator or to do it right or anything like that. Just sit on the park bench, watch your feelings come and go, and play around, and learn from them. Learn, observe, see. Stay on the bench. Don't get in the fray. But listen and learn and look. The whole point of this meditation is to become familiar with the workings of your own mind. Because fundamentally, your mind is good. It's beautiful. It's rich and wholesome, generous, kind. All the things you want to be are right there in you right now. So we're just resting with that. We're letting it be, and we're learning how it works. And in this particular exercise this morning, we're also focusing on love and compassion toward ourselves. The kind of love that has been shared with us over our whole lives and is present in us now, filling us up like warm light, sunlight. So just rest for a moment in this spacious, warm, curious space. And we're going to stop soon, but first for a minute, just a minute, bring to mind all the people that you know, or maybe that you just think about, who are particularly stressed out right now. Maybe they're healthcare workers or school teachers and families heading back to school, or people in prison, or people being evicted or unemployed, or all of those people that are out there suffering right now. And extend this warm feeling that you have a little bit towards them. Just picture in your mind's eye that the warmth and love that you have in you radiates out, way out, and reaches everyone who needs it. If it helps to picture it, this love as a perfume, or smoke, or light, or just warmth. Maybe it's energy, like electrical waves or something. But you're filled with it, and it's radiating away from you, out from you, towards everyone who needs it, and they are receiving it, and it is helping them. It reaches them like a cool breeze on a hot day, and they sigh with relief. And now, let's drop all the effort, all the picturing things and imagining things and being on park benches and so forth and radiating, and just rest for a moment in this present time and place and where you are right now. I'm going to ring the gong one last time as it, just rest. Okay, we'll stop there. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this was helpful to you. I want to let you know that you can do this meditation anytime and anywhere. And remember the 3 parts: settling in with your body, opening up with your breath, reaching out with your breath, and then, and if you want to include compassionate thoughts, but being curious about yourself, and then resting at the end, as we have. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best. Please stay safe, stay well, stay at peace. We'll get through this. We're all in this together. Thank you.